Improvisation creates a set of learnings, a set of experiences that allows you to fine-tune and hone all of the necessary skills needed to think on your feet and simply react and adapt.
React, adapt, communicate. In order to be in the moment, to react, adapt, and then communicate, you have to be here.
Improvisation is reaction, being focused and present in the moment, listening intensely, watching intensely, observing, and reacting honestly. The tangential route to that, which is adapting, if you're reacting within a specific parameter to achieve an outcome, an objective, you're reacting and adapting.
It's taking all these different things and looking at them differently and putting them to use in a different way.
And knowing the difference when to push and when to pull, and when to comfort and when to kick. It's communicating. We never operate in a vacuum. We're not floating in space. There's always someone with whom we can communicate or something in our environment to which we can communicate as well.
There's a basic human desire to be heard, to believe that somebody understands what we're saying. It's the thing that connects all great relationships, that somebody gets you.
It's messaging. Basic communication. Walk up to somebody, deliver one message to them, receive nonverbal supportive eye contact, receive verbal affirmation, the word yes. You hand off this object and you turn around and get ready for another one.
The cornerstone of improvisation around the world is a great two-word phrase called yes and. Yes means you accept every idea that's brought to the table, regardless of what it is, regardless of what you think it is, regardless of who gave it to you, what you think it is based on who gave it to you, you accept it at face value. And means that you're built directly upon that.
Really, yes and beyond anything is a communication tool. Whereas yes is still unconditional acceptance, you give it this at face value, and is the bridge to your unique perspective, your action, your reaction to what's going on.
We use the improvisation as exercises. The tenets of improvisation and the exercises that we would do in a performance setting, we've tweaked, manipulated, changed, so that now they're exercises that strengthen this muscle up here in a business context.
We're trying to create muscle memory. So taking that which is awkward and uncomfortable and turning it into another set of tools and techniques that you can pull out at will. For the past 15 years, we've been studying how and why people make decisions on an individual basis and linking it to improvisation. Gut decision-making, core decision-making, intuitive decision-making, instinctual decision-making.
One of the things we're bringing to the table is the ability to be creative, the ability to foster talent in other people. And the arc of the program works with shedding inhibitions. It's also about risk-taking, and they could be strategic risks. However, you have to push yourself out of your comfort zone sometimes and be willing to push by other people in order to really, truly explore what's going to happen next. And we're not asking everybody to follow one path. We're asking you to bring your best to the table as an individual leader.
Leading by example.
The phrase I wrote down is learned helplessness, which is a big study, that we get taught over time that we can't do things, when in truth, if we tweak our framing, even in any structure, we can focus on what we can do. And when we go through the organization, we are taught how to behave. And as leaders, we can teach people how to behave as well.
For me, the biggest take home was just being able to trust in my instincts. Improv told me that these things are all somewhere deep inside, and then I had to be confident enough to just step forward and commit.
I can see the significant change in myself. I can see myself open up more enthusiastic, going onto the stage, not afraid to be on the stage, and actually very excited to be on it now.
The opportunity to practice building on the ideas of my peers, building a collaborative, supportive environment, and creating something together was an incredibly valuable addition to the much more traditional, analytical business school experience, and I would highly recommend it.
First try. What's the best way to eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So many people get intimidated at this overall, I want to change the entire structure, the entire organization. One bite at a time. What's one small thing that you can do for yourself? What's one thing that you can do with somebody else? And let that evolve. Always keeping your ear to the ground and your eyes open and learn, learn, learn. It comes from the willingness to try.
What's the best way to learn how to ride a bicycle? Read about it, get a case study about it, have somebody lecture you about how to ride a bicycle, or get on the bike. And that's what this is. It's get on the bike, ride the bike, wobble on the bike, fall, get the bike back up, ride it again. That's the best way to learn how to ride a bike, and that's the best way to learn really what improvisation is to you as an individual leader. How can you use it to articulate your own thoughts, to inspire people, to motivate people, to take risks, to innovate?